Hello, Miss Janie O. Hello, Miss Janie O.
In the early 70s, there were companies existing in Belize where there was a master in classic, that's Miss Mary Valdez. There was a master in modern technique, that was Sisti, and a master with folklore, that was my teacher, Mr. Bob Reneau. I first met Mr. Bob Reneau at the age of 8, where I was invited just to look on in a dance class. My first day, I was very impressed, and I felt the calling. What I saw in him, I saw a man full of creativity, diverse in everything. He was a man that could look at you and create or be able to say what he wants to see out of you. He was a musician, a playwright, he was an announcer, he was a tailor, he was everything. I believe that that's what Mr. Bob gave me. He gave me that life in every movement. It helped a lot for me today, because even today as I choreograph, I would share with my dancers that every movement should have a meaning. It helps us with our facial expression, our body expression, and I really do appreciate all that he has shared with me, because he was a very stern teacher. If you start a dance, you have to be at classes every day. If you miss 1 or 2 classes without a good reason, you will be replaced, and nobody likes to be replaced. So we make sure that we're always there. Or if he's doing a choreography and you're not in that choreography, you should be showing interest by sitting down to see what he's teaching the others, so that if somebody missing, he can say, "Come child, you try it." And those were the things that inspired us a lot. We would never miss a class because we always want to be given the opportunity to try and do what other dancers are doing. He looks for movement inside, as I had mentioned, inside of a dancer. He would give a movement with his little parrot toe, and whichever dancer body brings out what he tries to project, that's where we go along. That's the movement I want. The movement that Leonie or the movement that Margie is doing, or the movement that whichever one of his senior dancers are doing, that's where we all follow. He did classical, even though he wasn't a classical teacher. Whatever little experience he had, he did. I should say likewise in modern. Now that I know what modern is, I know that that's where he was heading for. But his main masterpieces was folklore.
So Bob Reneau's children are keeping his legacy alive by coming to the dance company and making certain donations, not only to the dance company, but to schools throughout the country who have arts program, and helping the children with the potential to be able to access these programs and to excel in them. Some of our children in the junior company today are currently on our Bob Reneau Scholarship Fund, where they have the opportunity to come in and dance and to be a part of this beautiful, wonderful legacy that will live on, hopefully, for the next 50 years.
My desire to continue his work is to hope that the children of today continues to carry on his legacy. I do feel good when I look at the choreography and I see a brush, I see a Jokamfal, I see a Bram, I see a Brock Makachista. I do feel proud because I know where it all came from.